Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's 9 something, 9:15, something like that. Worst night ever. I had very jumpy not jumpy, just weird feeling muscles, which I was struggling to sleep with. I get that. It's frustrating. And then it was all topped off by the rats partying in the loft. I've got poison up there. They haven't touched it. I went up, turned the lights on. I slept with the lights on in the loft in the end to just try and deter them from going back in. Managed to annoy them enough that they went away for a few hours and they woke me back up again. So I think I finally fell asleep at 1:30 and they were back again at 4:30. And it's not just a little bit of pitter-patter. They're running over planks that are loose. The flooring that's not quite loose. And so there's bang, 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 bang. And they make the planks move. It's so noisy. I don't know how many's up there. It could just be one very noisy one running around. Or it could be a couple. Oh. I feel like I've been hit with a brick. I do feel sorry for Lee. He's had to go to work on very little sleep. So I'm going to try and call pest control because they're not eating the poison stuff we've put up there. And I can't deal with traps. I'm not good with, that sort of thing. But it does mean I've got to get some other human coming into our home at a time when this is our safe zone and we don't have people in it, which is not sitting comfortably with me. But we need sleep. I've got the humane things up there and the poison up there. For some reason, the last few days, they've got worse and worse with the noise. Maybe they're in lockdown. Maybe they're not allowed out. Who knows? Get out of my roof! Get out of my roof! I want to sleep! I've calmed myself down a little bit. I'm a little bit less shouty and aggressive at my roof. Lack of sleep, people. That's all I can put it down to. I have left a callback request with a local pest control. It would seem that several people in the local area and within this village are having problems with rats and squirrels in their roof at the moment. When I put it on our lockdown group, which is there for other things, but I was like, someone's going to be able to answer my question. There were several other people that came back and went, oh my goodness, I need that number too. This all happened about 18 months ago, something like that. Would it have been even 2 years ago? It all got worse. We've always had an issue, but we've always been able to deter them. But when the farm sold the land for housing and they tore down the barns, the more of the farmland that got turned into housing and was ripped, all like the barns and everything got ripped down, and the stables and bits and bobs that were there. Once all that got ripped down, the rats headed this way. And we haven't been able to deal with it since. My neighbours have had the rat people in last summer. It's a very short-term method. I have no idea how to stop them getting in because the way our roof is, we have eaves, so you've probably seen in the bedroom it slopes, which means all this area underneath they can move freely in and I can't get into because it's like, I don't know, this big. I can't get in there. The gap's like this big. We can't get in there to do anything about it. My dad's put extra insulation over the years down that far corner for us, but I think they've eaten through it. I think they can get over gaps. It's just yeah, I don't know, it's just a nightmare. So yeah, calling in the rat guy and we'll see. I think it's going to be traps, and like I said, I hate dealing with traps. So to do today, I'm going to try and get on and do my prescription online delivery service thing. For some reason, I got the app and everything yesterday, but it wouldn't connect to the NHS site. So I guess there's a lot of people trying to do it. It just wouldn't let me do it. So I couldn't verify my account. So I'm going to try and do that again today. I'm going to fold my laundry that I've just taken off the washing line, all nice and dry. Is there anything in there? No, nothing in there. No washing to do today. Oh, it's got to be a miracle, right? Few dishes to do, cups and things that I need to do. I'll find another small job to do. I think I'll clean out a couple of the cupboards. I think I'll make a start on that cupboard. I'm in a cleaning mood. I think I'll make a start on those cupboards down there and the playroom, and then I will feel I've achieved that, because it's definitely been sitting there on my to-do list. Yeah, I'll stop waffling. I think that's it for now. Yes, I'll stop waffling. Kenzie is helping me wash all of these things. Yeah, all of that as well. That's your ice cream making thing, isn't it? Maybe at some point this week we could walk up to the garage and get you some cream and you could make some ice cream.
Can we drive at the weekend?
No, we're not driving.
Why?
Why? Because if you want ice cream, you're going to have to walk for it, I'm afraid. No pain, no gain. Right, I am going to clean out the cupboard at the bottom here. This is where we sort of keep things we don't use very much, but obviously, as you can see, has not had a clean for quite some time. It also has the animal stuff in it, so I'm just going to give it a really good clean out. Kenzie is preparing our tank water for tomorrow. Normally we buy it with all the minerals and chlorine and everything not in it, but it's not an essential purchase, I guess, is it? So,
no.
And obviously I don't have the car, so I don't even know if they're open anymore. So Kenzie has sorted this out. We can leave it for 24 hours and we can clean the fish out tomorrow when the conditioner has done its thing. Good job, lad. If you could put it by the radiator in the living room, please, that would be really good to keep it warm. Thanks.
Get a shake.
Yeah. Shake, 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 shake. Good job. Random bits that came with the washing machine, and all the time we've had the washing machine, we've not used them. And I can't see actually what they're for in the book, so I'm just going to bin them and be done with it. So this is my box of pet bits, which I'm going to clean out and just have a look at what we've got. I've somehow managed to end up with about 2 spare pumps, but I do actually need to replace the pump. So I'm going to go and do that because the other one's not working very well. Oh, I've got more sachets. Are they in date? 2019. No, I can bin that one. So yes, I've got various bits in here I need to go through. Just check the date on everything, make sure it's suitable. Don't want to poison them. Spare bulbs and... Oh, I have got a spare heat lamp. Somebody was after one and I didn't think we had a spare one, and actually we do. Good to know. Kenzie and I are having a debate. He used to be able to hide in that cupboard during a game of hide and seek. Well, that's cheating because you've lifted the shelf, and I said without removing the shelves. And he seemed to think he could still fit in the cupboard. Not quite, my dear. Good try, though. I think we might find you in a game of hide and seek. Oh, where can Kenzie possibly be? Do you need rescuing? Go on then, crawl out. You seem to have had an issue. Oh dear. What have you done to my cupboard? He's done it. Without the shelf, he can still fit in the cupboard. Is it nice in there? Mm-hmm. Is that your self-isolation spot?
You just get a Nerf gun. Close the cupboard.
I do actually need the cupboard space. I'm afraid you can't live in the
for
food
you,
cupboard.
apparently.
Thanks for that. Let's just hope all the bleach is off because I don't want it all over your clothes. How's your toasty coming along? Is it a tremendous toasty? Tasty, tremendous toasty. Alliteration, my dear. Good? Hot. What is it, cheese and ham? And daddy's sauce. Nice. Brendan is just changing the air pump for us because ours is not very good anymore. And I have two because I've been meaning to replace it and I haven't done it. And I clearly bought two because I realised, well, hadn't realised I hadn't bought the other one. So, yeah, Brendan's... Is it working better? Oh, yeah, there's more bubbles coming up there.
It's certainly a more vigorous shaker.
Is it? Does that mean we're going to have to put up with more noise again? Or is it quiet?
It does have a little bit of padding, let's just check.
Okay.
It has reverberating.
Okay.
But that could, you could just
It's
wrap-
definitely doing a much better job. There's more bubbles I can see in the tank. Lovely, thank you for that, love. Could you bin the other one in the black bin bag that's outside the back door, please, hanging up on the fence? Thank you. Leftover Christmas crackers. Who won that one? Ah, thanks. What have we got on that one? A deer. Oh, it didn't pop. That is most displeasing.
Yes.
But the thing's broken, isn't it?
Right.
It broke, but it didn't pop.
Well, marigold.
Oh no, here. I wanted to help. Grr.
Marigold.
Marigolds, lovely. Some lovely flowers. We've got some flower beds to plant as well. Go on then, tell us your jokes.
What horrible jokes in here?
We're having Christmas crackers to cheer us up.
Broccoli!
Oh, broccoli. I haven't got any broccoli seeds. Excellent.
No.
And you got this
And a
thing.
seed mat for them to grow on.
What falls at the North Pole but never gets hurt?
Falls, snow.
Yeah.
I'll ruin your joke, sorry.
True.
What would you call an elf who has just won the lottery?
A wealthy. A wealth?
How many
Wealthy
times have you
elfy.
heard these?
I haven't. I was just thinking wealthy elf. Wealth elf? What's it called? Wealthy.
These people are wealthy.
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 It's got the
You said it wrong, you said wealth.
wealthy. So it's got
You sound like you're from London.
wealthy, innit? It's wealthy. He's a wealthy elf. Put your hat on then. Go on, Kenzie Bear, put your hat on. This Christmas in, what month are we in? March. April. See, this it all just merging into one now.
Can't wait for the April apocalypse.
Oh. Oh.
Everyone's favourite joke on the internet.
What's that?
Whenever something mildly intriguing happens, like someone sees a news article about dinosaur embryos and stuff, they're immediately like, April, don't
Don't do
don't
anything.
do it.
Because April wants to do something nasty to everything good.
Yeah, everyone's
Yeah.
just been using the Shrek shouting at donkey meme format,
Donkey.
which is,
Donkey.
can you stop trying to kill us? And then it shows the camera swing round for 5 minutes. It's got 2020.
2020 for 5 minutes. It's true. There we go. Nice and tidy. That's all got sort of baking bits. I might even put the baking trays in there because not the baking trays, the cake trays for when Kenzie makes cakes. But there's a cookie cutter one and some large plastic boxes for large cakes. There's an ice cream maker, an iron that we never use except for hammer beads, a cool bag and some spare plastic cups, not plastic, compostable cups from our hand fasting a couple of years ago. And then under there is what's left of the animal stuff that we need. So that's all on the bottom shelf. Excellent. Flowers. Very pretty. Zoom, zoom. We're doing the short track today, so they're happier about their walk. Mind the people. It makes them happy to do a shorter walk, but I'm trying to persuade Kenzie to come and do the really long walk tomorrow up to the garage. He wants chocolate. He also wants to make waffles, and I said he'll have to go and get more milk if he wants waffles. So that's my leverage to try and get him to come and do a really long walk, but we'll see. Did you eat peasant food?
I consumed miso shuri.
Oh, right, well, I'll come in and see what is left in the food.
How come I've already burnt away the usefulness of my
situation.
ability so quickly? I painted everything within the first lot.
Tempura. I don't like sushi, so I'm going to have some tempura. Oh, I didn't make a friend when I had my meal. She's put in coins in the temple for me. Over there.
You're going to go shopping.
I could go shopping, couldn't I? I've got plenty of
You're
money.
going
So pick
to
3 and I can
shopping.
have any of those, can't I? How much money have I got?
You have strange pink loaf.
Oh,
You should buy the strange
I
pink
should
loaf.
buy the strange pink loaf, shouldn't I? Is it marshmallow or something?
Probably.
1 point, then 1, 2, 3 points, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points for my shopping. Yes. I did a mass shopping.
You went shopping.
Shopping!
Bank.
You want some money?
Money.
I think you kind of need money at this point.
I'm starving.
Right. Grey man.
Where does the mighty grey man go?
Grey man wishes to go somewhere. He wishes to bathe with the monkeys.
Monkey.
Oh, and then it's my go, isn't it? I wish to make a friend. They're always very, very nice like that. Oh, he's given me 3 points. 1, 2, 3. And then it's my go again, isn't it? So I'd like to paint a bit more of my mountain. No, that's not mountain. What am I on? 3 on mountain. 3 on my mountain painting. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Did it sink?
I mean, half of it sunk, but that's okie dokie. No. Plonk.
So which end of it is north? The pointy bit or the non-pointy bit?
It doesn't matter. It will point along that way, and we know north is this direction.
I think the north is in. Yeah, I think north is that way, isn't it?
Okay, we're interfering.
Yeah, move the magnet because you're
Take
messing with
everything
it.
metallic away from it, because everything metallic can cause problems.
We were going to put the bird box with the camera up on the wall, but it would turn out that I don't have the stuff that's needed to do it, like the raw plug to go in the wall, or a decent one, or a screw big enough. So, and also we should have done it in autumn to give them time to scope out the box and for it to not be so new. So I'm going to leave it till autumn and not worry about it this year. I've emptied the drawer. Now I need to go through the bits and sort that out. Big old mess. Right, that'll do for now for that. Just got rid of a bit of rubbish, wiped it out, but most of it I sorted out the other day. It's all kind of bits and bobs that we need, so that can just stay like that. Well, my to-do list is looking better. Definitely looking better. I think I'm going to go and do those plants up that my mum gave me.
I don't want a single one yet.
Brendan's very fast with his
You better stop.
vision.
There's none on there that I have. Okay.
So I think this might be the spot to put a couple of those things. Maybe.
Bob.
Lovely. Fire off. Here goes.
A nice little spot here that I can
A lot better.
put a plant in.
How will you get?
No, you get
35.
How many did you get, Kenzie Bear?
22.
Oh, you didn't do too bad.
I don't want to play anymore. We've played like 4 matches after none of them.
Oh, yeah, it's only fun if you win a few of them, isn't it? You don't mind losing if you don't lose all the time, otherwise it kind of stops being fun.
I've minded the boys so much.
Stinger nettles for the butterflies. But
Don't we have a butterfly bush?
I actually, yeah.
No.
Ugh. But I've pulled them all up now, so.
You want it?
I think you want to fail again.
What?
Want to fail again?
Big root.
No. Ow! Get him off me.
What's he doing?
Wriggling my feet in his ribcage.
Well, don't be horrible to your brother.
It's too bright. I see the light.
Just got the sun. It's this very nice incandescent ball of plasma.
Absolutely, Brandon.
It also gives off the magic cancer lasers.
Ooh.
Cancer lasers.
UV.
Ultraviolet
Big
rays.
cancer lasers.
Ultraviolet rays. I like that.
Ah! The ultraviolet rays beat up the corona.
It's off. Ow! Ow!
Oh, poor Kenzie. Brendan.
The lads in this game.
You're horrid.
Look at this lovely stretching I can do.
Brendan, you're horrid. I found an old nest in amongst all this undergrowth.
What nest?
An old bird's nest.
Crikey! Some bird was done.
No, no, leave. What is this?
In some ways, I'm really glad we didn't get rid of this trampoline
Why?
because actually it's proving quite good through a lockdown. Kenzie, you are heavier than him. You could sort him out quite easily.
Yeah, but I went on him, he rolled it off me.
He's agile, isn't he? This is where Kenzie does one of those. Yeah, one of those.
Problem solved.
I just found a very interesting bug. I'm disgusting, itchy, stinky, covered in muck. So I'm going to take a cup of tea, I'm going to go upstairs, and I'm going to have a bath. I'm covered in stinging nettle, rashes, look. I don't know if you can see it. Rashes on my arms from plants irritating my skin. Yes. I need to go and have a good old rinse off. Yeah. Off to get fish and chips from the fish and chip van. I emailed in my order. And now I'm off to pick it up. Yum. Dinner, Batman. Is that good, Kenzie?
Uh-huh.
Good. I'm stuffed. That was very nice fish and chips. Very nice fish and chips. Oh, I hurt. Everything hurts. I'm hoping it's just because I've done cleaning and stuff. I'm going with that. But yeah, everything aches. I'm tired. My lack of sleep is catching up with me. My brain's given up functioning, I think. Can't string a sentence together. Lee's making tea. Kenzie's taking the rubbish out from our lovely fish and chip dinner. And Brendan's washing the dishes. I'm going to put my pyjamas on. And then we've got Celebrity Bake Off and Repair Shop to watch. And we're also watching The Last Ship, which I might have mentioned before. I'm not so sure. But yeah, The Last Ship, which is about a virus outbreak. And we're on series 3 now of that. Like to keep it current with our viewing. Stupid time to watch something about the end of the world, really, with a virus, isn't it? But yeah, it's actually really good. I'm really enjoying it. Right, I will see you lovely lot tomorrow. I've got no news on the news because I didn't watch it. So I'm going with no news is good news. I'm sure I would have heard if anything disastrous had happened. Right, I'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks for watching.